So a lot of people say that ADHD is some kind of new trend or
Big Pharma.
or that we've suddenly decided to have short attention spans because of TikTok. But ADHD has been in the medical books for nearly 250 years, literally. Back in 1775, a German physician named Melchior Velkard wrote about people who struggled to stay focused. He called it a lack of attention. Then in 1798, a Scottish doctor, Sir Alexander Critchin, described mental restlessness in children who couldn't hold their attention on one thing. So yeah, long before coffee was cool and long before social media. In 1902, Sir George Still, known as the first ADHD researcher, described kids with what he called a deficit of moral control. That's over 120 years ago. He basically noticed impulsivity and inattention before we had the language or compassion to understand it. In the 1930s and 40s, they blamed it on minimal brain damage. Then in the 60s, they called it hyperkinetic reaction of childhood. By the 80s, the DSM, the big psychological manual, officially used the term ADD. 7 years later, they updated it to ADHD, which we still use today. And by the 1990s, research started showing it's not just hyperactivity, it's inattention, impulsivity and emotional dysregulation. In 2013, the DSM-5 finally recognised ADHD as a long-term condition, not just something that kids grow out of. So when people say everyone's got a bit of ADHD, the truth is we've just finally learned the language and science to explain what has always been there. ADHD isn't a fad, it's a fact. What's new isn't the condition, it's the understanding, the access and the empathy.